So hello. Welcome to another Wednesday. Yes, it is Shoot Your Shot Wednesday. I'm Lamont White, the gay dating coach. Listen, this show is for anybody who's in the LGBTQ plus community. I have to remind people you can be black, white, Hispanic, Latino, Asian. I don't care. You can live anywhere in the world. As long as you are looking for love, go ahead and click that request button. We'll have a good conversation. And there are tons of single people who are watching tonight, okay? Make sure you all do me a huge favor and tag somebody or share the video because Instagram, because y'all want to be on Instagram, the algorithm sometimes does not alert people when I am live. So go ahead and, tag some people and we'll get them to come on the show tonight. I think I told some of you all I'm in Houston right now, so there is a big old music festival. It's the BQAF Music Festival, and we did a Shoot Your Shot singles event, and we did something for couples as well. I did stream a little bit of the interviews that we did on Tuesday and put it on YouTube. I did not record the game that we did for couples because I don't want nobody taking it yet, okay? I need to refine it before I actually start publicizing it and doing it more public. So if you do want to see the Shoot Your Shot that we did in Houston, it is on my YouTube page. A special thank you to Ian and Jordan for inviting me to come to Houston. I tell people, if you invite me to come to your city and we can find a good venue, we make it happen. So thank you to them for actually just trusting me to have fun, to get people to come out and have a good time. So yes. Special thank you to them. Check their website out. They're having tons of events this weekend. Apparently, it is Houston Splash. So all the gays, y'all gonna be here this weekend, okay? Let me bring our co-host on, Gemini. I think you are ready. Let me bring Gemini on. Say hello. I think he should be ready. Let's see. Okay, y'all getting some hearts over there. I see you all. Let's see. Gemini, let me try you one more time. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Somebody said last night was great. Thank you so much for coming out. I think it's, I feel very honored and privileged just, to be able to do some of these events and just to come to different cities and meet everybody. So again, thank you. Gemini, it is not working. It is not working. You got to wave in the comment section and I will bring you on to be a co-host. Houston's great. I'm actually still here in Houston. I'm here until Friday, so I guess I will be able to run the streets tonight and tomorrow. I got a chance to hang out with my nephews earlier today, and my brother, my mother. They live here, so you do a little bit of business, but you also get to meet some, get to spend time with the family. Y'all got to let me know what I should do while I'm here in Houston and where I should go. Let's see. Yeah, where do the gays party on a Wednesday night in Houston? Y'all let me know. Apparently, I'm too old. Maybe I don't know.
All right. We're here. It worked. Okay, we're good.
Hey, Gemini, how you doing?
Hey, Lamont. I'm good. How you?
I'm doing awesome. Can you hear me okay?
Oh yeah, we're good.
I thought Instagram was not going to allow you on and do something crazy.
They usually like me from time to time, but
I didn't know if you got blocked or said something to somebody or if something happened.
There's shots I be posting that they get blocked from time to time.
No nudes, none of that, huh?
I said the third straps I post from time to time, I might get blocked.
So yeah, that could have been it. They wanted to screen you just to double check.
That'd be very.
Nice.
Ready?
Well, I'm in Houston right now. Have you been in
How is it?
Houston?
Yes. A few times. Yeah.
So where should I go tonight?
Ooh, I mean, I'm a foodie. I'm all about food and drinks. So, Turkey Leg Hut. I mean, I hate to say, call ahead of time, get your order, just go pick it up. But Turkey Leg Hut be busting.
What? Say the
Uh,
name again. What is his name?
the Turkey Leg Hut.
The Turkey Leg Hut.
Mhm. They had a gay bar there that was very nice. I mean, I was getting like Jack mixed with Henny, and it was like $8, really cheap. It's in an area that they have. I think it starts with the C, but I forgot. I
Okay.
don't know.
Somebody's telling me to go to Velvet
Oh,
Taco.
what? It was closed. What? Oh, they
What?
closed it. They closed Turkey Leg Hut. I'm gonna have to go to my memories and look, because I've been to a lot of places in Houston, a lot. Um, but I hate to say that the more suspect it looks, the better the food.
Okay. So I got some good food recommendations, and they're telling me to go to Croker's.
Kroger. Oh, Croker's.
Croker.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's the spot I went to. Croker's. It was a good time. Everybody
Hmm.
was nice there, and everything was very cheap. I had an amazing. I went there by myself, and people were like, "Just like, hey, you can sit right in my section. Hey, you can sit right. You want to?" It was very nice. It was very hospitable. Feeling
Okay.
there.
Okay. So I'm saying they're saying go to the neighborhood, go to the Velvet Taco, Croker's,
Oh
and you said this
yeah,
turkey leg place.
they got shut down.
They
The
they
Velvet Taco good. Um, I didn't have a good experience the first time, but the second time I went, it was an amazing experience. So, to each
okay.
his own.
Can
Yeah,
you
bars on
all
my.
can you all see the pin comment that I put? Yes or no? No? If y'all watch it, I did pin something. Let me know if you all see the pinned comment. And what's the name of the people I think you were inviting on tonight? You
What? Yeah, I think some of them were in here. I have two already in here actually.
tell them to go ahead and click the request. If Jay, what are
Yeah,
you going by? Are you going by Gemini Jay? What you going by tonight?
Gemini or J is fine. It's okay. It's either or. It's cool.
Interchangeably, you're fine with that.
Yeah, I don't mind. It doesn't matter. The
Okay,
comments gonna say what they want to say, so it's cool.
okay. So they say yes. Okay, it did get pinned. So if Gemini invited you to be a guest tonight, go ahead and click the request button so you can come on. Yes.
Yeah, we look like a professional. Let me take these glasses off because
Well, I had my
y'all.
glasses on, but the reflection is so bad. I was just like, no. So I'm extra close to the camera today so I can actually see. Yeah.
We got some people, so let's hit up Jay. All your hooping needs. Oh my gosh, really? We're not. No. Where's Jay? Where's
All right, well, let's get the show started. I think we have who is this? Is it Robbie? And then there's A. I think A is the one who wanted to go first. I think so.
Yeah, we got him first. Let's do it. Charlotte in the building.
Okay.
Let's go.
Hello.
Hey, I guess I'm sideways. Let me see
There
if I
you
can
are.
fix it.
You just
That
got to
goes
literally
backwards.
turn whatever you got.
Turn it. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. You upside
okay.
down.
It's
Turn around.
Is this your
all
first time
right.
doing an Instagram live?
It is. I feel so old.
Listen, we are breaking you in tonight. We're breaking
Thank
you
you.
in.
Yep. Not a virgin no more. Ah. Right. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and start off. We're gonna have some questions because
Sounds good.
question from the comments gonna come, but
Can you
we're
do
gonna
me a
start off.
huge favor? I'm sorry, a huge
Yeah.
favor. You gotta take those headphones out because there's always like a little echo whenever you
Okay.
use those. Yeah. Okay.
Sounds good. Are you able to hear me clearly?
Much better.
All right.
All right. We're good. Okay, we're good now. So we're gonna start off with tell us your name, where you from, how you doing.
Well, my name's Andre. I'm originally from Boston. I currently live in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I am doing very well. Just recently came back from vacation and jumped back into the work week, and it's been a smooth transition, so I'm happy.
Okay, shout out to the vacation.
Yeah.
Self care is the best care. That's
Where'd
cool.
you
Okay.
go on vacation?
I went to Japan for a week. Yeah, this is my first time in Asia.
Mm, okay, passport with stamps.
It
Yeah.
was worth it. Was it worth it? Like
It
you
was. One thing I realized is 1 week's not enough time. So I definitely would go back a little bit longer, add a little bit more into the trip. Because once you're over there, flights are cheap, so you can just get from one part of Asia to another part.
Mhm.
were. Woo, woo. Y'all better lock him down. He's taking fancy vacations, y'all. All these men,
It
like.
it it was supposed to be a best friend's trip, but my best friend had a family emergency last minute. So naturally I pivot, so I just rebranded it as a Eat Pray Love trip, and it turned out exactly how it needed to be.
Mhm.
That's all that matters. You make your own fun. Make your own
Exactly.
happiness. Okay, that's dope. That's dope. Okay, cool. So I'm going to of course ask the typical question. What's your sign?
Okay. My sign, I'm a Cancer Leo cusp, July 22nd.
Oh, what? July 22nd. Well, that is my mom's birthday.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
July
So
22nd.
says a lot about, it's gonna say a lot about her. A little water, a little fire.
Yeah, that's my mom. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's good. Good to hear. So you are shooting your shot tonight.
I am.
Oh, right. Is this your first time?
It is.
It is. Ooh, a virgin. Got broken through. All right. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
So
Cancer, water sign. All right.
yeah, I've
Someone
had a
showing
few
your
friends
emotions.
I've had a few friends join, including yourself, on this show, and so it's interesting to see how it works out.
We're gonna
All
find you
right.
somebody, Andre. We're getting
Yes,
Thank you.
somebody.
find somebody.
I appreciate it.
Well, when's the last time you went on a date? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh wow, that's a great question. Um, Last time I went on a date would be in 2023.
Okay, 2023. Okay, all
Yeah.
right. And if you can, because you're shooting your shot and you're looking for love, let us know like what is some things that you are looking for. What are you looking for in a guy to date?
So and I go back and forth. I'm gonna read something that I just wrote in my journal. It was just something I wrote in September,
Your
and
journal.
I just was just talking with a friend, and we were just talking about like being intentional, what we want and what we're looking for. And so I wrote, I want a partner that I can giggle with, someone who hears me and tells me when I'm not hearing them, someone who sings songs that remind them of this here moment, someone who notices differences in trees, someone who will confront the truth, someone who will always remember the bigger picture, someone that is kind to animals and to people. I want someone who cries, someone who understands limitations and will only abuse them for all collective benefit, a partner in all things here and there, someone who's just as ambitious as they are grounded, someone who's explored galaxies and gardens, dungeons and dragons, reality and reason. And to be honest, I'm not going to go forward because I think
Oh,
that
okay.
I think
The
that
Dungeons
that
and Dragons got the nerds out, I'm sure.
yeah, I think that it goes to show that I'm not just looking for like the basic, let's go out on a date, let's go have a drink, let's hook up, let's start a relationship. I think I want to get to know somebody more on a deeper level, obviously to the point where I can understand the dungeons they've been in, the galaxies they've explored, the hard truths that they had to work through. Because I think we tend to forget about the people that work through the hard times in their lives, and we only focus on the people that don't, and the hard times that they don't make through. So
Like that.
I,
Okay.
I love I love the piece noticing the differences in trees. You want an
mhm,
observant man and someone that appreciates life and everything that it has to offer.
for sure, we're not the only things on this planet, and so I think that we need to make sure that we're cognizant of that as well.
Yes, yes.
Okay, self awareness. I love it. Now, of course, I'm going to ask, what is your sexual position in the
Yep.
bedroom? Um, I'm sure people are questioning, like, are you a
Yeah.
top, a bottom, first top, versus bottom side, side verse, side top, side bottom? There's
The
how do
list
you
continues.
identify with
The
that?
list continues to grow. I think for me right now, would be verse bottom, and it would be like a 70-30. And I'm definitely willing to go 60-40. So
Okay, Lamont usually has the ratios on point, so I'm like, well, okay, the last time that you have done what you do, was it top, bottom, side,
it was
oral?
it was a verse experience.
Oh, good time.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. All right, just let me try to get that down. And what is your you said you are cancer.
Yep.
How tall are you? What's your weight? If you don't
Yep.
mind. That.
Yep. I am I think 5'8", and I am 220 pounds.
Okay. And what are you looking for body type wise in a guy?
So
Be honest now.
yeah, I know my friend told me to be very intentional about this because I need to weed out the mess. So that came out so bad, but you know what I meant. And so it's I don't always have a physical type because you can meet somebody in a bar line, you can meet someone in a bathroom line. You don't always have to be in a line, but you can just be somewhere and meet somebody and you have a conversation with them and you're just like, wow, I'm blown away by that. And it's not just the physical or the physical came after that. That can always happen. But I would say I do prefer people, melanated people, black people of color. I do enjoy darker skin than I have, for sure. It's always
Mhm.
appreciated and welcomed.
That's a detailed explanation. Lamont, my bad. What is going on and on? Do you have any questions for him?
I'll keep going. I'm gonna chime in a moment.
Uh-oh.
That's pretty fine. Okay, so you don't really have a type when it comes to dating, correct? You are
Yeah.
first bottom. So are you preferring someone who's a first top, someone who's primarily a top?
I'd go verse and up
Okay,
on the
okay, cool.
scale, if there's a
Person
scale.
more towards
Yeah.
leaning towards the top.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Top, correct.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. No problem. And the last question I had was, what's your love language? So receiving and giving, what's your love language?
Yeah. I really enjoy acts of service because I think in acts of service you can cover all of the other pieces if that's what I'm needing at the moment. So, for example, if I'm cooking, you can throw out the trash or you can wash the dishes kind of situation. Or if, I'm having a bad day and pick me up might be a piece of coconut candy, by all means, pick that up for me. And those are the small little things that matter to me. So I always say acts of service. Um,
Hmm.
but quality time is close second.
Nice. Nice.
And would you like to give or receive?
So that's me receiving. To give, I think that I'm able to meet a lot of the love languages. It just really depends on the person that you're dealing with, right? If somebody requires physical touch, I have no issue rubbing your head while we're sitting on the couch or holding a hand while we're driving. My hands get
Hmm.
clammy, so we're not gonna do too much, but
But you have a number one, right? You
I'm
have
sorry.
to contribute to the most.
The
Yep.
one that I can contribute the most, I think, would be acts of service as well.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, we'll talk on that. Okay.
Yeah.
And your age. Sorry, people are really asking for your age.
Oh,
How
my
old?
age? I'm 34. I'll be 35 in July.
All
Mm.
right.
I,
Lamont,
yeah.
is to
Yeah.
follow through before we get to questions?
I got some questions. Yeah. So, and if you all have questions for Andre, put them in the question box. Or if you want to come on and ask him a question at any time, just wave in the comment section and we'll bring you on. Remember, if you wave in the comment section, that means you want to interrupt the interview and ask somebody a question or flirt with them or shoot your shot. All right. I did have a question. Like, what's a good age range for you, Andre? What's the youngest you'll go? What's the oldest?
Yeah, the youngest I would say is around like the 32, 33 age. And the oldest, I'd say 55.
Okay. Does he have to live in Charlotte?
It'd be preferred, but I'm completely open now at this point.
Okay. And what like what are some cities you might date in?
Um, so I'm originally from Boston, and so the Northeast is a convenient place. So Boston, New York. I lived in Atlanta for 5 years before I moved to Charlotte, and I've been here for about it'll be 8 years in December, and so I'm not fully committed to Charlotte. I love it; it's an amazing city, but I'm willing to relocate.
Okay,
But
okay.
not necessarily for romantic purposes. If that's a wonderful addition, you know.
It's okay to move for love, Andre. It's
Yeah,
okay.
it is, but the offer got to be right.
Yeah,
It got to
yeah.
be right.
Now, do you want to get married? Do you want to have children?
um, so marriage, yes, but it doesn't necessarily like we could be domestic partners for the rest of life. That's more than fine with me. Children is a tough one because I'm leaning towards a hard no.
Mhm.
For me personally, now if somebody else has children, that's just added love that that child's gonna get on from behalf of me.
Yeah.
Or if someone's sister or brother has to give up their kid and we take them in, we're gonna do it. But I would prefer not to have children myself.
Okay. Now, are you more into like monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? Where do you land?
So historically, I have been monogamous. I'm not against polyamory, but it looks messy. And so if there's two people with a good situation, and they just looking for someone to maybe come cook and enjoy the love, then I'll take it. And they're gonna pay a couple rents or two, or
So you would be okay with being a third, but you don't want someone to be a third in your relationship.
correct.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I say that to say that if two people hit me up, I'm like, hell no, I want one person. So
Uh, uh,
it's just yeah.
okay. Okay. What's your Instagram handle and spell it for us, please?
That's a great question. It is XYZSTY 90.
Okay. Okay. If you all have questions for Andre, use the question function or wave. I will tell you, Andre. They're saying your husband material. They're like
Yes. I'm
everybody
ready to
here.
go.
I
Intentional.
appreciate it.
They're saying you're intentional. Savannah, that's a good man. They want to know why do you feel like you are not in a relationship? Why do you feel like you are currently single?
Yeah, that's a great question. I ask myself that every day. But the last time I was in a relationship was in 2019 and we ended in 2020. And it just it when I got out of it, I realized it wasn't the best relationship for me, and I wanted to be more intentional. So went like on a soul search. But when you get out of one relationship, they always tell you to try to get under somebody else to get over somebody, and that wasn't working out. And I was just like, let me just take a break. And so I took a break, recollected, refocused, went on dates. Just didn't work out. But I'm looking for people with either similar interests or interests of their own so that I can enjoy those as well.
Okay, okay. Look, there's some more questions. Let's see what they got for you, Andre.
Man, good.
Um, what type of work do you do?
I work in operational risk for Financial Institute. I've been with them for it'll be 12 years in September, working across various different like risk programs. So operational risk is the potential for risk for failed processes, people, systems, and or like external events. And so I've been fortunate to work across like business continuity and like resiliency, risk and control planning and assessments. And right now, I'm focusing on technology for those spaces.
Okay, and I heard you said you've been doing that for 12 years, so you know
Yep,
what you're
Good.
doing.
I'd like to think so.
Okay, okay, okay. They said you got money over there, Andre.
Let's hear it.
Okay, show me.
He gets smiles.
Yeah.
Gemini, he gets smiles. He said, I'm not going to respond to that. I'll just smile. um, oh, this is a spicy one.
Okay.
Um, someone said, how do you explore your creative side in the bedroom?
Um, so for me, I'm very open, and so I'm willing to try new things and willing to explore different things. It depends on the partner and how they are. And so if they are willing to try something a little bit more than I am, I like to understand why, and and then if it aligns with what I'd like to do and it's something I can try out, let's do it. I'm sure as hell happy to then text my friends the next day, like, some shit I ain't gonna do again is that.
So you said you might be a little open to it if someone's a little bit more advanced, but the next
Yeah,
day it might be a not trying this
yeah,
again.
yeah.
Okay, okay.
But
Um,
get at this man.
someone wants to know what are your religious or spiritual beliefs?
Yep. So I grew up Christian and still am Christian. I identify non-denomination Christian. I grew up Jehovah's Witness. But my grandmother was Catholic, and so those were the two big influences, religious wise. Spiritually, I believe in one God, and I believe He's a merciful God and a gracious God. So
Hmm.
that's how I tend to look at it.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Amen. We have Bible
All right.
study tonight. Okay.
Stop, you're triggering me.
Look at that face turning red over
I
there.
Yeah.
love it. I love
Um,
it.
so there was another question. Someone said, "Do you like wearing lingerie?"
Uh, I feel like that was one of my friends, and I do not, and I think that they're trolling me, but I do. I do enjoy different cuts of underwear. So like briefs, boxers. A thong is interesting. A jock strap, or two. Now harness, no. I'm not saying it's a hard no. It's a I have not. Ooh.
Yeah, all right.
It's a little advanced. Okay, okay. Let's see.
Offensive,
Oh, remind us. What about body type? What type of body type do you like on a man?
I like thick men, I like skinny men, I like the in between as well. I think the full opposites on each end, too skinny and too large, are probably not my type. But anywhere in the in between is worth it.
Okay. There was a
Sorry, that makes it sound like the others are not worth it, but y'all know what I mean.
what you prefer? Would you prefer like
Yes,
someone a little bit more solid, bigger? Yeah.
correct.
Okay. There was a question. Oh goodness, did I miss it? Mm, man, I'm sorry, it was going too fast. Uh,
That's good.
let
no,
me get it. Let me see if I can find it again. Let's see.
you got it, Lamont. Loving this.
Oh
He's
yes, I see it now. What's one thing you feel like you need to work on personally, like as far as like self
Yeah.
improvement?
That's a great question because that's something that I've been working on. One of the things is my tone. I come off very clean and cut right now because I know that I'm doing an interview. But when I have familial relationships with people or I perceive them to be familial, sometimes my tone can come off the wrong way
Mhm.
and it can rub people the wrong way. I tend to have like a witty and dark sense of humor, and so it doesn't work out well for everyone.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Perfect. We like that. Okay. I think that is all. Oh, some last question. When is the last time that you cried?
Oh, that's a good
Uh,
question.
That's a great question. So I cry every day. My grandmother passed away in 2022 and
Wow.
she was
Oh.
91. And so she lived a really full life and she taught me a lot about life. And so she helped raise me with my brother. She helped raise me and my brother with my mother.
Mhm.
And so it was great to have someone who was born in 1931 who could guide me through.
Mm,
She took me to vote for the first time and we both voted for Obama, and so she's someone I really appreciate. And so like every morning I sit with a cup of ginger root tea because that's what she did, and so I just sit with her memory, and it's a good cry.
yeah, yeah. It's definitely a one that you get to
Right.
celebrate, think of
It is
her,
awesome.
enjoy her presence, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, we got to see what you look like from head to toe.
Mhm.
Okay.
You know
Yeah.
what?
Oh, I gotta. Ooh, are we
No,
doing
keep your
the?
clothes on. Keep your clothes
Okay.
on.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got that white man. You know, he was caught out last time.
Yeah, he got cock out. Yes, his cock was out. Yes, it was. Gemini, you want to do the read back or you want me to do it?
I mean, I got a couple. Then you can go from there. Let's split in the half. All right. So, oh, I don't have his name.
Andre.
Well,
Andre, Gemini.
no, I know. I'm sorry. I got you. All
No.
right. Cool. Your love language. Okay. So we have you here. You are in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah.
You are looking to date between 34 and up. No, 32 and up. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You are 34 years old. Your IG, Lamont got that. I'm sorry, I have to get that next time. But you are a Cancer, and you are a verse bottom. He's a verse bottom, guys. So if he's looking for versing up. If you versing down, it's like it's not gonna.
No, 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 no.
Right.
I never said that either.
Well, we
We're
did.
talking
That's
about
the part.
preference.
He said versing up. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. His preference
Tag me in, friend. Tag me in, friend.
is
Uh oh,
Lamont.
no.
Tag Lamont. Okay, so go ahead, Lamont.
This is
I
Andre.
think
Andre is in Charlotte. He's from Boston. He's 34, 5'8", 200 pounds. He is a Cancer team verse bottom, but can be versatile. He works in operational risk and finance. He's open to getting married. Does not have to. Y'all can have a domestic, partnership, sign a contract or two, make it happen. He does not want children, but if you have a child, that is a-okay as long as it's not a newborn. He will date between 32 and 55. Prefers that you live in Charlotte, but you can live in different cities. He's, borderline, maybe might move for love, but we don't know. Likes a thick man, but no extremes, and he's into monogamy. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. We
I
t-
thought it was Molly.
he said he in relationship wise he'll be in a monogamous relationship. I think dating casually, he's okay with being somebody's third, but he does not want a third in his relationship.
Oh, and sorry, just one thing to add, because somebody reminded me in the comments. I have a dog, and you have to like dogs.
Mm, okay,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Tell us your Instagram handle one more time.
Yeah, I'll spell it out. It's XYZSTY90.
all right, got that.
Okay.
XYY90. Make sure your
Y90.
profile's public so people can follow you.
Okay, yeah, no, I made my page public. It'll be public. I think I'm committed to 1 hour after this, after I click the live, and then it is locked back up.
Andre, we need it for 24 hours. 24 hours.
24. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, all
Because
right.
listen. I promise you, if you leave this thing open, guys are going to be reaching out to you because everything you're saying, people say they want in a relationship. So if
Got
your page is public, people are more likely to send you messages and interact with you on social media. If it's private,
sure.
they just, you know. Mm-mm. And who you hiding from, Andre? Who you hiding from?
I ain't hiding
Hmm.
for no, no, no. My exes are
Don't
blocked.
got no crazy exes.
We good. We good.
No crazy exes or anything, right?
Yeah.
Are you out of
No.
the closet?
Yeah, 100%. Yes.
Oh, okay, so it's okay for
Yeah.
people to know that you are gay, you're looking for
Yes.
love. There's nothing
100% wrong
shameful
with that.
about that. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So 24 hours, 24 hours. Please,
I
please.
love it.
Your job will be fine. They'll be okay.
Oh, all right. We're good. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Good
All
job.
right,
See you,
y'all.
Andre.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much for
y'all.
joining. Hope you
All right,
found
get
love.
off this.
Okay. Listen, what'd you think of Andre?
I like Andre a lot. I think he is when I say solid, like a solid, good individual.
Mhm, mhm.
Good across the board. Like he's above good all across the board. So everything was good for me personally. I think from what I seen in the comments, like they were really feeling him. Hopefully they'll be in his DMs that he going to date. He deserves it. He's a really good guy, really positive. He's very emotional. You know, he's tapped to his emotions. It was good. I enjoyed him.
Okay. Let's see what the comments got to say. If you all think he is dateable, put a 10. If not, put a 1. I want all 173 of you all to vote so we can see.
They say,
And then O'Brien, I'm gonna bring you on next. O'Brien, I'll bring you on next. Okay, I see nines.
yes. Thames boys, yeah. Thank you, Lamont,
Tens.
for those questions. It was good.
So Gemini, they said, "Are you? What are you sipping on over there?"
I am sipping on a white wine. It is a Abrialante Vene Blanco. It is a Spanish white wine mixed
Okay.
with
Let's do this
not
next
dry.
one. You ready?
I am.
Okay. Let's see if O'Brien is ready, and then we'll go next to Robbie. You're next after O'Brien. I got you. I promise. Robbie, you're next after O'Brien. Let's see.
Okay, I'm gonna need to go next. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
Do you have like headphones in or Bluetooth or anything?
Nothing in.
Okay, we can hear you a little better. I said, yeah. Where are you? You get this sun over here.
I live in New York.
Oh, it's still light in New York.
No, it's my kitchen.
Oh, okay. I'm like, didn't it look
My
this
kitchen is
outside?
bright yellow. No, my kitchen is bright yellow.
What part of New York are you?
Mount Vernon.
Okay. So,
I live right outside of the city.
Okay. So is this your first time shooting your shot, or?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
is this only for single people?
Well, if you are in an open relationship and you're looking for love and you're public about it, it's okay, but not
Okay.
secretly looking for it because we're gonna, yeah. Where do you fall? Are you single? Are you in a relationship, or what's
I'm actually in a relationship.
okay? Are you looking for a third?
Uh, Here or there, depends.
Tell us more. Like, what do you
Yeah.
mean? Yeah.
No, what was the question?
Are you looking for a third?
No, I didn't hear that part.
Are you looking for a third?
Not really.
So wait, I'm confused. Are you single or are you in a relationship?
In a relationship.
Is it a monogamous relationship?
It's open
It's an open
on occasion.
relationship.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
So
On occasions, not open wide, but on occasions.
walk us slowly. Explain us to us. We listening. What do you mean?
It depends. It's a vibe. It's who we meet, have our conversation with. If it happens, it happens, but it's not set in stone.
Okay.
So, okay.
I'm still
So
a little
it's
confused
a
though.
conditional relationship.
What's the confusion?
It's a conditional open relationship, correct?
No, it's not open. So I guess everybody has a different understanding or definition of what open is,
Mhm.
because if it's open and you're having that conversation, that open dialogue about what's going on, then it comes with that understanding with rules. What is it you can do, what you can't do, versus just saying, you know what, we're together and you can do as you want, and argument ends.
So it's a non-ethical monogamous. Sounds like.
No, what was the ethical part?
Sounds like a non-ethical monogamous relationship.
And when you say non-ethical, what do you mean by?
It's ethical non-monogamy. It's ethical
Okay.
non-monogamy.
Okay.
So ethical means like you all talk about it and it's not monogamous, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay. And so do you all just hook up or is it like the both of you might hang out with the person?
Together.
Oh, together. Okay.
Yeah.
Is he there with you?
Yes.
Can he say hi to us?
Oh, hell no.
He said no. Okay.
No.
But he knows you're doing this though, right?
Yes, he does. I literally, you remember when we had a conversation, I didn't know it was for singles. So
Well, couples can come on too. Like
yeah, I didn't know about that part.
yeah. So what are you
Nothing,
looking
no,
for? Are you looking like to like date or just like hook up with somebody?
Hook up.
okay, all right.
He's like Lamont.
Sorry, we're looking for love, like, but okay.
He's like, I'm not even gonna shit you. Um, so does he get to pick also like have a say in like who you hook up with?
Sure.
Oh, so that's why he's listening in the background to figure out like right. Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. Uh, okay.
Hear what? I think I've gotten to a point where I know what I want,
Uh-huh.
and I no longer care about what someone think or feel about what is it I'm doing.
Yeah.
I usually in the past I usually post my partner.
Mhm.
I got to a point I don't need to. I don't need to validate who I'm with, what I'm doing, and people judge. And too often, what I've gotten to learn at 45, the people who tend to judge people in relationships are either one, you're judging because exactly what I'm doing, you're so dying to do it, but for whatever reasons, you just can't do it. Or for those in their own relationship who are living this open lie. And I think I've always struggled with people where, the people who are in their relationship and it's always picture perfect
Mhm,
on
mhm,
their
mhm.
social media feed. And we all go to that one party. And in that one party, you just hear one little Tweety bird just come over and say, bitch. Like, okay. So I got to a point where I don't ever want to be in that kind of a situation.
Okay. Mhm.
If you see me in New York and you see us together, we're probably walking hand in hand. We're hugging, but there's this hiding thing where we're in public, but nobody knows what's going on. Social media is not for relationships. I'm really, really, really sorry. I've learned over the years that more than half of the people who are in relationships who are posting all of these lovely, great pictures, they're living these miserable. Uh, I'd almost use the F bomb word. They're living miserable effing life. So no, I'm good.
Well, no, thanks. I think I'm a big proponent of being honest about who you are, what you want,
Yep.
and if there are two adults consenting and agreeing on something, have at it. Because there are a lot of people who are they think they're in a monogamous relationship, but they're really not. And there are some people who just should have an agreement or be in an open type relationship because they'll never, ever, 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 ever be, satisfied with just one dick or one
Hmm.
ass for the rest of their lives, right? So it just is what it is.
And there's no wrong with that also.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. My question is,
Yeah.
how long have
I
you
don't
been with your
in your
partner?
Almost 2 years.
Are y'all engaged or married?
No, neither.
Y'all live together?
Yes.
Okay. So here's the thing. You said y'all play together only. Is that correct?
Yep.
So the people going to know what they signing up for him too, because like we just see you, we don't know what he look like or what he sound like.
Hey,
yeah.
I didn't know it was an advertisement. That's the thing. Is when the guy was on, I came on. I'm like, shit. So I didn't know that I'm actually. I probably should have dressed up tonight because I didn't know I was trying to sell myself for somebody. So I had. I'm sorry.
Are there
So
pictures of him on your Instagram page?
I just said to you, there's nothing. There's no imprint of him on my social media feed
He
at
doesn't
all.
want. He doesn't believe in sharing that aspect of life.
So when do they get to meet the partner or figure out if he's a good fit too?
It's a conversation. So if everything goes good, I say, hey babes, this is it. What you think,
Mhm.
and we take it from there.
Okay,
At some point, obviously, someone has to see who you're coming over, right?
absolutely, absolutely. I'm gonna turn this conversation over to Jay because he's the co-host. I just needed context and
You know,
background before we set the stage.
well, let's get a couple questions and then we can kind of got it.
Someone just said,
Oh,
"Deal,
so
hell no, I am not on the
so
download. I'm as gay
who
as a
said
nightingale."
questions? Don't pay attention to the comments because the comments are never on your side. I will give you a bravo because you to be transparent and honest and upfront about what your relationship and your dating life is. Bravo. No matter what social media or society says, keep doing your life. If that's what makes you happy, I'm all for that. However, I got a couple of questions before we go, and
Sure.
Lamont is going to wrap it up. So number one, you said your name is and your Instagram.
Name is O'Brien Dennis, and Instagram is my kind of love.
My kind of thought,
No, my kind of love.
my kind of love. Okay. All right. And do you mind spelling that out just in case anybody wants to
Uh,
figure
Let me actually write it. My MYKIND, I think underscore LOVE.
Okay, underscore LOV. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
cool.
like the title of my book.
Okay. And what's your height, your weight?
5'10", 169, I think. Yeah, or 170, somewhere there.
Okay. Say 155. Okay, cool. And what do you do for as far as your career?
I'm a clinical coordinator for a shelter system, and I run a nonprofit that deals with male sexual trauma.
Oh, okay. That's very, you like your job?
I love it.
Good. Yes, it's good to matter. Now, you are with someone. Do they have a career too, or
Actually, they're in school.
there's two?
No, they are in school.
Oh,
He
they're in school. Okay.
he
Yeah.
isn't. Is it a man?
Yes, it is a man.
Yeah, he's in
Oh,
school.
okay.
The
I just want
they, the they, their pronouns
to
confuse
make
people.
sure we have to be very respectful, so I'm just making sure. Okay. What is your sexual role preference?
Verse
Are
up.
you top first top? Okay. And your partner is
Verse.
okay. Okay. Is there a specific role that you are into? What you're looking for today? As a third?
Verse.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. So you have a verse top of verse, and you're looking for a.
Listen. He said, O'Brien is a verse top, and his partner is versatile. They're looking for somebody who is versatile as well. You you
Yeah.
you have a Caribbean accent. Where you from?
Jamaica.
It Gemini is struggling to understand your accent. I
Is
can
the
tell.
accent? Oh my God, I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
I
no.
love it. I can get. My best friend's Jamaican. I can hear all of it.
So is mine. So it's okay. I would have wrote all of this down, and my best friend would be like, "Okay, this is what it means. This is what this means." So we're good. We're good. As well, I want to know. So the person that you're in a relationship with is you've been with them for you said two
About two
years.
years. Yeah, almost 2 years.
About 2 years. Okay. So you're just looking for the hookup. So why don't you want to look for love? Why don't you want to
What
date?
is? You know what? I'm madly in love with me and who I am. I'm 45 years old,
And your
and I
partner?
think he's 23.
Okay. Okay, cool. So, is there an age range you're looking for with the third person that you want to be brought in?
No one past 35.
No past 35.
What's up with the age
Thirty.
generational dating? Like he's 23, you're 45. You want someone no older. You said than 30,
35.
35.
30.
What is that about? Can you unpack that for us?
You know what? I think over the years I've had expectations of older men, and I think they have fucked me over and failed me completely. So I'm just not interested in older guys. That's all.
That's different. Okay.
What's the longest relationship you've been in, O'Brien?
7.
Was that with a guy around your age or a younger guy?
Always younger.
Always younger.
Yeah.
So when you're with a younger guy, how does that make you feel?
Complete. It's a learning curve. It's I think for me it balances me out a whole lot. I've tried dating older guys. I can't do the controlling person. I don't want someone to be a sugar daddy to me. I don't want someone to give me anything. I'm very direct.
But
I speak my mind.
but how does that
Listen,
make you feel is the question. You dating a younger guy, significantly younger, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel happy and excited because I get to do young stuff.
And being happy doing young stuff, what does that do for your self-esteem?
yeah.
I don't think it has anything to do with my self-esteem because my self-esteem is intact.
No, I'm just
This, this,
saying
this is not a
whether it boosted, whether it does nothing. Like I'm just saying, like being able to date somebody who's young, teach them something? Like, what does that do about like your
It's
self-esteem?
it's more about me learning from someone younger and me giving as much as I can to someone that is younger also. And I think in my mind, everything that the older guys I felt when I was younger should have been given to me. That's what I'm going to give back to him.
So you
It's a,
like being
it's
able to give back.
yeah.
What's your definition of young and fun stuff?
Uh, Outside of Six Flags, going to the water park is doing fun stuff. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do the bar scene for the most part. I've not gone clubbing in a very, very long time. His idea of a date night is going to our coffee shop and reading a book or taking a stroll somewhere in Midtown Manhattan.
Hmm. I,
I
hmm.
struggle because older guys, and let me tell you something. It's everybody has their own unique experience of relationships
Mhm.
and what older guy have to give. I am 45. Coming to me telling me that you smoke and the weed thing is a straight no. Telling me that we can't hang out, we can't do anything if the liquor bottle isn't there, that's a straight no for me. I'm just not interested. I've passed that. Yeah. I've had enough coke on my dick. I've had enough coke on my chest. I don't want coke. I don't want none of that. I'm past that. I've evolved past that. So I know people tend to judge, and I'm like, hey, you know what? Judging is good. And I've oftentimes said too much
Okay.
that those who judge tend to be very, very bitter. And bitter is cool also. Am I happy? Fuck yes, I am happy. And that's one of the reasons why there's no need for me to come public with the relationship and say, oh, so I'm 45, I'm dating a younger guy, so let me show the world what is going on. I'm good.
Uh,
The
uh,
excitement and the fun inside is good for me, and that's all that matters.
okay. All right. All right. You have
You look
said
dumbfounded like
what
this
he
man
said.
just came in and said a whole lot.
So my
No.
for me, I feel like you met this man, this young man, when he was 21. When he was,
Yes.
and you were what, 43?
Yes.
How did I have so many questions? Like, how did you all meet?
You
What are
know,
the
Yeah.
expectations of the relationship? Like,
I feel like there's. Sounds like there's. Okay.
and when you say expectation, what do you mean by that?
what is his expectation of you? Like, what?
We're actually going to grow and build a life together.
Uh, y'all have communicated about that, correct?
Oh, very, very much. Trust me. That line of communication is, from me, is beyond impeccable. And this is the struggle. The level of conversation that we have, I struggle with the older ones. You find someone past 35 and they can't even tell you how their day is. I'm chilling. Okay, what the fuck does chilling means? What's your plan for the weekend? I'm just chilling on the inside. What does chilling on the inside mean? What are you doing? Do you want to go somewhere? I think in 2 years we've been to 6 countries so far.
So what
Have
happens? What happens? What happens in 10 years, or when he becomes older? Does he no longer
right.
become desirable or attractive because he's no
Interesting.
longer in his
Young.
20s? Yeah.
To be honest, I've not thought about that part yet.
I think you should spend some
Ah,
time
so,
thinking about that because what I found in my years of counseling is that at this big age gap, and this is very significant, is that it becomes transactional. And what happens is you invest, you invest, you invest, and then you get older and he exchanges you for someone else, or you exchange him for somebody else because he is no longer youthful.
And can I say this? There's a difference between a relationship and a partnership. And I've
mm,
decided not to pursue a relationship because a relationship can be casual. Anybody can choose to be in a relationship. I decided to pursue a partnership with someone where I'm building and growing together with somebody. Uh,
He's
I'm
so naive,
into.
though. He's so naive.
You say he is?
He's
He is
21.
young.
He was 20
23.
he was
Sorry.
he was 21 when you met him. He's naive at 21.
So you're saying that I took advantage of a 21 year
hold on,
old?
hold on, hold on. I just want to say this.
I am let me hold on, Gemini.
No,
I
I'm just asking.
I am saying a 21-year-old with a 43-year-old man is naive in the ways of the world. He is learning to figure out who he is, what type of relationship that he wants to be in. And you're saying you wanted to build a partnership, not hook up, not relationship, but a partnership. At 21, you don't have the skills or the capacity mentally to be compatible with a 43-year-old man.
I agree.
I can actually disagree with you. I got my first degree at 21 years old, and I was very, 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 very mature at 21 years old. So age for some people may be a complete number, and I do get it. It
That's what
can be just a flat number, but kudos to him at 23. He's way more mature than many 40 years old that I've actually engaged in conversation with, or who even want to attempt to have a conversation with me, date me, fuck me, or whatever they want to do. So age is still just a number. And there are still other
I
people
would
in their 30s
I
who
would
are still
love for you
struggling
all to come back
even
in
just to
five
get a first
years.
degree.
I would love
yeah,
for you all to come back in 5 years and say, hey, we're still married.
yes,
Oh,
I
I'm
agree.
sorry. You're not even married yet. I would love to see you all come back in 5 years and say, hey, we're married, we're building. I would love to see that. I've I didn't say you took
So
advantage
I,
you're
of him.
so
You
you're
made that
no hold up.
statement.
So you're
this
saying because in your life experience you have not seen this huge gap and it flourishing, becoming something worthwhile, that
I've been
it's
a
just not
therapist. I've been a therapist since 2006, primarily with couples and primarily with gay men. So it's not my like casual
gay
right.
experience.
men who are honest to themselves or gay men who just want to say, I'm here having a conversation and just not telling the truth, because too often people have a conversation in therapy thinking one, the therapist is going to fix or resolve their problem. So there's oftentimes a shield or a mask there where they're having a conversation with a therapist and they're still not even honest with themselves, because before you can be honest to a therapist or anybody else on the outside, you got to be honest to yourself first. Am I not
Are
correct?
you
I,
doing that? Do
I've
you,
done individual counseling with guys one
Okay.
on one, and then also couples and
listen,
relationships. So I've got to see the
I just have
behind the
a question.
veil and what people really think.
I'll come back in 5, trust me.
Yeah, Gemini, you got a
Okay,
question?
let's have a question. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I feel, or I'm thinking, I'm asking, do you feel that the level of thought that you have right now is based on a trauma that you've had younger, or that you've experienced through in your previous relationships that you don't want to experience again? So you use it as a guard to block off anybody that you want to date that's older than you?
No.
It just sounds very trauma based, like you're connected to
No,
something.
no, 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 no. I can definitely. I've been doing research on trauma for 15 years. So that trauma question, nah, somebody else, not me. I'm good.
I'm gonna give you this advice before we close out. You cannot research and travel people's personalities and how they operate. It's not you're going to meet someone different all the time.
The question
So
was personal to me
you
though,
have these,
about me living on my trauma.
but you have these notice of saying that people that are older are a certain type of way and people are
No, no,
younger.
no, no, no. I'm okay. I've made a choice though. I've made a choice based on my lived experience that I'm no longer interested. I dated an older guy when I was what, 22, 23, who took the best care of me, who was beyond controlling, and I walked away. And you know what? Probably at 23, knowing that he was paying the bills and doing all these great stuff. But I realized I wanted
So
more. I don't want someone to control me. I don't want someone because you're older and you're paying the bills and doing everything. That's what being happy in a relationship is. No, I didn't want that. So I walked away.
you have
And
control issues.
which you are articulating, O'Brien, is what I've seen over and over again. Is
Just control issues.
5, 10 years the relationship ends. I'm saying, let me be clear, if a guy is 40 and a guy is 60, that age gap is totally fine because they both have lived their lives and they have experienced things. They have maturity. They know what they want. A 21-year-old is a young man, and you just articulated that you were in a similar situation and it did not work that well because you did not want to be controlled. So it just boggles
Mhm.
my mind while you would then turn around and do the same thing.
No, no, no. I'm not controlling anybody though. That's the problem. I'm
It's
giving
not
people all the freedom that they want. So you're making the assumption that because that didn't work for me, I'm now deciding at my age that I'm going to relive that
but
experience and decide to turn
You
the
did
coin or
literally
do
say,
something different.
but you did literally say that the people that in your past, when they were trying to control you, didn't like any of that. You
Yeah.
did say that. So you don't like anybody that's controlling you. You like to be in control.
No,
You
I
literally
never
said
said
that
that.
you like to teach them how to do things.
Not because no, hold up, hold up, hold up.
Oh,
We're not young people. We're all grown adults here. Not because you enjoy teaching someone to do something, don't mean that you're controlling them. I'm a behavioral specialist. I've been working with kids for 18 years.
It's
And I'm not there hawking kids and saying, oh, because I'm guiding and telling you what you need
it's
to do,
it's
it means I'm
definitely
controlling.
code for controlling. When the older guys are like, I need to teach this guy
And you know what?
something.
And probably that's the reason why I keep in my lane, because that is so stereotypical that you're saying because you're teaching someone something, it is control. They're teaching me a whole lot. So are you saying that because they're teaching me a whole lot
You
that I'm being controlled
you
by
said
someone
you
younger?
said you want younger because they don't know certain things, they haven't experienced certain things, so you want to teach them. And an older man or someone around your age, you can't teach them anything.
I mean, that's,
I'm
yeah.
nobody's daddy and I'm not trying to be a school teacher in a relationship, right?
This I'm just saying the words that you said,
This
O'Brien.
was that she said,
I'm
yeah.
not making this up. This is what you said 3 different times.
So I'm trying to teach somebody something.
Oh,
I'm gonna flip it back because I did say that the young man is teaching me something also. So is he controlling me then?
You said
Because in the
which
process of teaching and opening
fine.
up, then we're both learning, right?
you said you get to experience new things
Hmm.
that younger people do, like going to the roller coasters,
No,
um,
no, I didn't say the roller coaster because I hear roller coasters.
amusement parks,
I said
amusement parks.
yes,
The roller
yeah.
coasters at amusement parks. You
Yeah.
like you said, the amusement parks. You get to experience living the youth. That's what you said you get to experience because older
Sure.
guys, you said all they want to do is put coke on your
Yeah.
chest, coke on your dick. They just sit at home and don't do anything.
Okay.
These are
Don't
things.
do shit.
That's
Don't
what
do
you
none.
said. That's what you said.
It's,
Yeah.
it's
That's
Lamont.
my lived experience though. And I'm not saying that they're not all the ones out there who may be doing something else, but I'm good.
Oh, okay. So let's close this up. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let's close it up. Let's close it up. So I'm just gonna let you right now. I appreciate your transparency. Thank you so much for that. But if you can, just get up and we're gonna do a
Oh, you were
turn
giving
around
the camera.
with you, and we're gonna give your Instagram so
We
people
ain't
can
got to
follow
do
you
all that. We
and
ain't
jump
got
in
to
your
do all
DM,
that, Craig. We
and
ain't
we
got
are
to
going.
do
We're not
all
gonna do
that.
Craig,
that. We ain't gonna do that.
Craig,
So you get up.
Craig,
Yeah.
I think at my age, I really don't need to do that, honestly. Whomever have the Instagram handle, they can go and see everything about me
Okay.
that is right
Well, just
there.
give,
So,
before you go, can you just give your Instagram handle one more time?
my kind of love.
My kind of love. All right. Thank you, my kind of love, and I hope you and your boyfriend are prosperous and doing well, and y'all gonna
And
continue
I'll
living
come
your
back in 5 years.
come back
I
to
look
it.
forward to it, O'Brien. I so look
Da,
forward
da,
to
da,
it.
da.
I so 5 years, please.
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
Good
whoop.
night,
All right.
O'Brien. Good night. Good night.
Night night.
All right.
I was not expecting that.
It was a whole therapy session. I mean, you took over. I apologize.
I'm sorry I took over
I
because
just
I'm just
wasn't.
I need you, Jimmy. I need you to understand. I need you to understand. I am 44 years old, right? I'm
You
44.
lived life.
I have a 25-year-old.
Oh yeah, yeah. So it was the control part that was really bothering to me because he wanted to date someone that's younger and not older, but he didn't want anybody that was going to be controlling over him. He wanted to, so like it's a controlling factor. You have an insecurity that and a trauma that's based on something younger or who you've dated in the past. But he didn't want to relate to that. He didn't want to get to that. I'm like, sir, we can't even get to most of the questions. I'm like, sir, you need to be in therapy. You up here dating this young person. Like, I'm sorry.
I wish some 47-year-old man would approach my 21-year-old son.
Trying to tell me. I wish, sir. No, he's fine. He's good. I'm raising him fine. I've been through already. Like, you need to leave.
Yes.
To leave. Like,
Oh, yes.
you probed the boyfriend out of him because I didn't even catch that. I don't think I caught that in the beginning.
No,
I don't
because
think I caught
his
that.
accent was so thick, and I could hear, I could understand it 100%. I just, I'm all about, I'm okay with the open relationship. Like, I'm like, perfect.
Yeah.
My issue is the 21-year-old man, young man. I need to say young man. At 21, you are a young man.
I don't like the lying up front. Like, just for me, I was like, just put out there. Like, boom. Let's come on now. All right, okay. You know what? You probed him to get it out, and I guess I was waiting to hear it sooner. I'm
It's
assuming,
it's
but
it's it's controlling. It's controlling. It's a fetish. It's controlling
it
and it's a fetish. And that is what it is, be honest about it. Don't say, "Oh, this is a um partnership," because it's not a fucking
it's
partnership. He's
not.
21. I'm getting upset. He's
He's
21.
40,
It's not a partnership.
43. Yeah, it's not. Oh,
How you be
picking
21
bottles over
building a
and over.
partnership with a
Sir,
43-year-old
you
man?
are at an age where your knowledge should be top tier. There is no reason you should be. I'm sorry. This what he was arguing on, but I hope him and his partner. I love the transparency part that he had. Good for him. What works for you will be for you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Let's keep it moving. Let me do Woo Song.
Yeah. Woo! Woosah. Woosah. All right. Okay. Tina, I have a word from the audience. Oh, Tina.
I did say Rob was next, but Rob is not there. So I'm going to go to, who is this? Dr. Lee? Dr. Lee, Dr. Lee, Dr. Lee, Dr.
Okay.
Let's see. Rob was next, but he was not in the queue. So we'll just keep it going. Hello,
Ooh,
hello, hello, hello.
hello, hello. I am worn out from that last guest.
Telling.
I am worn out. I wish I had a glass of wine like Gemini. Y'all make me want to eat a turkey leg right now. You were talking about a turkey leg earlier. Oh my gosh.
And I got water over here. That's it. I need something.
I drank my entire glass of water.
Oh, oh my
Okay.
goodness. Oh, okay,
Oh
okay. What did you
boy.
think of that last conversation? What did you think?
Everything that you said, I agree with. I mean, the boy is 21. He hasn't lived a full life. Now, if he was in his 40s and he was 60, it's different. Non monogamy can work for people. I felt like the relationship was sloppy in terms of what they want, all of that. Things weren't clear. And I think there is probably some trauma there from his past of what happened. Saying that people, after 35, he can't be dateable and people aren't real after 35. So it was a lot. And it wore me out. I felt like I was in a therapy session. And I've been doing therapy sessions all day. That's why you see me in my pajamas right now. That's why you see me in a robe. Because
A lot, child. A lot. A lot. Y'all got me
that
over
was
here
a lot.
cussing on the Instagram.
Yes, it
Oh,
was a lot.
yes. Well, listen,
Yeah.
thanks for coming on. Um, so
Yes.
typically I host this show, by myself on Wednesdays, but
Hmm.
there are some people who watch the show for years. Excuse me, I'm over here.
Lamar, Lamar has this hidden core that's still bothering him that he wants. He's like trying to hold.
Woo.
Oh boy.
Lamar is he's still. It's been interesting so far, thus far, but
Oh,
Ah.
but Jim and I has been watching the show for a long time. We even did an
I
in-person dating show in Charlotte. So he's
Hmm.
co-hosting tonight. So I'm gonna let him ask you some
I'm still
questions, get
learning.
to know about you. You what?
Okay.
I'm still learning. He's the pro. Lamar's the pro. I be running my nose down. Like, look, oh, ask that. Like, okay, but. This is interesting thus far.
I would Gemini. You go ahead.
Found love. I want to see people find love. That's all. That would be very nice to
Yes.
see.
Yes. Gemini, I'm gonna let you start the interview. Hello, can you hear me?
Huh? What? I'm interviewing. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Lamont, Lamont is hold on. Lamont is still heated from the previous conversation, so that is building up into. Lamont, I was joking. It's
Okay,
okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
I promise.
Ah,
All right. So, when's the last time you dated?
the last time I dated,
Yeah. Did you
I
date?
went out on a date like last week with
How did
someone.
it
It was terrible.
go? What was it?
What was that? It was not
What was it?
good.
It wasn't good. Okay. Okay. All right.
No, it
What was it
wasn't
not good?
good. It wasn't good because it turned out that when I met him, I had already slept with him before, and I forgot about it. I mean, I met him on an app and a long time ago, and then we slept together, and then he hit me up again a couple months later, and he looks a little different. And then I met him out
Okay.
on a date, and I realized that I had slept with him already. And I remember the sex wasn't all that great, and I don't think he liked it either. So we were just kind of sitting there with each other after we kind of talked for a while. And then I've never drank a cappuccino so fast in my life. I drank it like a shot of liquor. I had to get out of there. It was just a little too much. A little too much, but you know, I'm in Manhattan, and I thought Manhattan was pretty big, but it is small. It ain't that big.
No, so, okay, so this is very New York. Okay, clearly. Okay, so you judged him based off the sexual experience and what he looked like previously. He's like,
Well, yeah, because I'm not interested in like a serious relationship. I guess I can share. I've been married for 8 years, and my husband and I are non-monogamous. And yes, we do
okay,
have an agreement, and we talk, and we date our own people casually. And if something kind of serious were to come out of it a little bit, then you know, we have an understanding, we can talk about it.
love it.
So really it's
Y'all been
just
together
casual
8 years.
dating
I
for the
love it.
most part.
Okay,
Yeah.
y'all been together 8 years, so there's a lot of honesty and transparency within it, which is
Yes.
amazing. I feel
Yes.
like a lot of people need to take note that that is one of the priority steps when it comes to dating, transparency.
Hmm.
Two different things, but it makes it work. Okay, so we're gonna go through your sign, your height,
Okay.
and your age. So, what's your
Okay.
sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Okay. Is there signs that you like and you dislike when it comes to dating?
I don't like a Scorpio because the Scorpio cut the Virgin's feet off in the sky. That's where in the stars she has her, you know, it's her, she's hiding her feet because she ain't got no feet because the damn scorpion done cut her feet off. So
Okay, all right. Is there signs that you do like?
ooh, I
Where's
love
the
an
man?
Aries.
Why
I love
are
an
you here?
Aries. I do. I like Aries because they're kind of hot headed, and I like hot headed men. I don't like Geminis that much because I have a family member who's a Gemini, and they literally have two personalities. It seems like, um,
Hey.
you know. But I'm open. My husband is a Sagittarius. I love
Oh,
Sagittarians. Um, you know, so I'm pretty open to all signs except for, of course, Scorpios and Geminis. But I've met nice Scorpios, though, so I guess I could be flexible.
okay. Cool. All right. Woo. There's a lot. Got it. You know what you like. That's cool. So, what is your height? What is your weight? And what are you looking for? Height, weight, guys, like build wise with the guy.
I'm 6 feet. I'm about 190. I like tall guys just because I'm tall. Um, you know, I like all kinds of people. You know, I'm not. I like built men. I like all kinds of men. My husband is kind of like a bear, and I consider myself a femme. You know, I'm more like clean cut, corporate type. My husband's a bear. He's bald and bearded. So I'm pretty open.
So you like them thick and
I
burrow.
like him thick. I like him thin. I don't really like twinks that much because I'm afraid I'll break them. So, I tend to like men that have some meat on them. Um, I like
Okay,
bellies. I like muscle.
okay, so like muscular, thick guys. As long as that you want them bigger and more, a little bit more burly than you. You don't
Yes.
like a guy that seems like you can run all over him.
Yeah, I don't want to run all over him
Yeah.
because I like to be ran over. No,
To each his own. To each his own. Okay. I
They,
love it.
they want to know if
What
there's
do
a
you do?
picture of your husband on your Instagram.
there
Yeah.
is.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
Dr. Lee Phillips. That's my Instagram. So if you go through it, he's there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on there.
Okay.
hmm
Where are you
Yep.
located?
I'm
And
in New York City. I'm in Manhattan.
oh man. Oh, Philly is a good area. I've been there. So are you okay with you and your husband, like, or you per se, dating someone that is not in that city or state? Or you
Yeah,
want
I mean, I like to travel. I've been to Atlanta a few times. I like Miami. I like down south. I also
you would like
um
I see
I
that.
like Miami. People ask me what other city I would want to live in other than New York, and it would definitely be, I think, Miami. I love Miami.
Okay, all right. Well, before we get your Instagram, so what is your love language?
Sex.
Oh Lord.
Are you a top verse or bottom
I
side?
am a bottom all the way, sweetie. But I will
All the
tell
way.
you, I like words of affirmation. I love that. I love acts of service, physical touch. I feel like I kind of have all of them. I tend to
What,
like
what do you like to
encompass.
give? What do you
What was
like to
that?
give? What do you like to give love language wise?
Words of affirmation. Probably because I'm a therapist, like
Mhm.
Lamont is. So I talk and, yeah, probably words of affirmation.
Okay. You want to stand up and give us a twirl so
Wait,
see
wait,
we
wait. I got more. Wait. I got Gemini. Slow down. Slow down. I got questions. I got questions.
I'm with the hand. I was ready to go. My
No,
bad.
no. And if you all are watching, if you have questions for Lee, use the question function and I'll read those. Okay. Um, Let me see. Lee, how old are you?
I'm 46.
46. And now, do you and your husband come as a package deal or separately or either way?
We are open, but usually it's actually separately.
Okay.
He likes his type of men, and I like my type of men. So
Oh,
it's really interesting because being in a non-monogamous marriage, when we're on apps together, he has a certain type of guys that hit on him, and I have guys that hit on me. Like his scruff goes off like crazy, and my grinder goes off. I don't have any men on scruff hit me up because I'm not scruffy, but my grinder
yeah.
goes off all the time. So it's very different. Yeah,
Okay.
but
So,
we're open to maybe meeting someone together.
okay.
Maybe.
Okay. But right now, both of y'all are married and y'all both use two different dating apps to meet your type, and it has been working well for you.
So I'm on all of them. He
Okay.
is too, but we mainly Grinder is what I've gone to, but we're also on Feld, which is a dating app for non-monogamous people. Hashtag Open is another one. So
Mhm.
there's like different ones that we're on. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What's a good age range you want to date? Like, what's the youngest? What's the oldest? And please don't say 21 or
I
23.
am. It is
There you go.
not 21. It is not 21.
Wow. That's interesting.
35 to 55.
Okay, 35 to 55. And I also heard, question, do you all have children or pets?
We have no children, but we have two dogs, and they're adorable. They're on my Instagram too.
Okay. Okay. So no children. Do you all want children?
No, we feel like that ship has sailed. In the beginning, we talked about it when we met, but I feel like now we're just where we're at in our lives. Like we're pet parents.
Okay.
We're happy being parents of two adorable dogs.
Okay.
So
I was gonna ask. So I did hear you say that you're looking for somebody kind of casual, but if it progresses to more, that's okay. Talk a little bit more about that.
Well, I mean, I'm up for casual dating,
Mhm.
and if there is similar interest there, and we hit it off, and there's a connection physically, and there are other things that we're connected with, like I love humor, someone who's laid back, someone who's educated, someone who likes to take care of themselves, then we'll have to see where it goes. I'm kind of like a demi-romantic, meaning like I have to really be into someone
Mhm.
to date them because I kind of feel like I have already found someone that I'm emotionally connected to. And because we were so emotionally connected when we started dating and got married, and we decided to open up our relationship because we felt we were in a healthy place to do
Mhm.
it,
Mhm.
because we wanted more diversity in our lives. So I feel like, if anything, it would be more of a casual thing, like
Mhm.
someone to have fun with. It could be a friends with benefits,
Mhm.
maybe.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's okay if they hang out socially with you and your husband. They don't have to be a
Yeah,
secret or like hidden somewhere. Okay.
Hmm.
absolutely.
Okay. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, what about race? What do you prefer?
I like all kinds of men.
Okay.
You know, all kinds. Yeah, I'm open to all.
Okay. Okay.
Like
So, yeah, it depends on the person.
All right. Let's see what
the
questions they have for you. There's some questions in the
Well,
queue.
I saw greedy was in there. I've seen greedy quite a bit, and I want to just say something about greedy. It can be greedy. Yes, I can have my cake and eat it too, but I will tell you why I can, because I am in a very successful relationship with someone and we're very close. And so we're so close, we decided to open up. So if I can be close to someone and be married and have a great life partner and go on the side and have my cake and eat it too, I'm going to have my damn cake and I'm going to eat it too. And I like it. So, and that cake can be chocolate, it can be vanilla, it can be whatever flavor it wants to be.
love it. I love that.
And I'm not saying that because I think that other people are like miserable in their life or something like that. To each their own. People love to, monogamy works for a lot of people
Mhm. Mhm.
and it doesn't for some, and non-monogamy doesn't work for people. Like for me, I can't imagine having sex with one person for the rest of my life. That's just who I am,
Mhm.
right?
I
But I have couples in therapy who are trying to, spice up their sex life, who are together, they're very happy, and I can work with them. And then I can have a couple that comes in and they want to open up their relationship. So it's
Yeah.
just really what you want and how close you are to your partner.
Yeah. And I always say, like, it really depends on your relationship to sex. Like, there are some
Exactly.
people who are like, sex is a little more casual. Others are like, oh no, sex is very sacred. It's reserved for this
Yes,
person. And
absolutely.
whoever you
And
are, you got to figure out that what works
well,
well
and
for you.
what's interesting is that for my husband, it is more sacred.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
for him, he's more of like a demisexual. He has to have like an emotional connection with a guy
Mhm.
before he can be very sexual. Me, I can chat on an app with you and connect with you in 30 minutes. And if you want to get it on and there's a connection, I'm ready to get it on.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I think we're different in that way. And we recognize that.
Yep. And how old is your husband?
He is 44.
He's 4'4". Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna see these questions they got for you. Let's see.
Okay.
I will
Um,
give you a quick shout out though. I will say this. Shout out to you for living your life based based off what other people say. Because people are quick to judge and have their opinions based
Yeah.
off what not traditional or what they don't agree with. So if
Right.
what works for you works for you.
yeah.
Yeah. And that's okay. Right. I mean, I think relationships are what you want them to be and you
Mhm.
grow into them. And if you feel that you're close enough and you want to try something new and be adventurous, then you do that. Um, so yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's see what questions they get. Any deal breakers that you might have when you're trying to date someone?
That's a good question. Um, You gotta be able to take care of yourself. If you're
Mhm.
like, I
Mhm.
live with someone and I could go to school, but I don't want to go to school, or I don't want to work, or if they're not wanting to be the best of themselves, I think that's really hard.
Mhm.
Because I think it's nice to have goals in your life, and it doesn't matter where you work and what you do, but having some type of motivation for yourself, I think that's really important.
Okay. Okay. I guess someone has a question because maybe they want to entertain you and your husband, or to see how they compare. But they want to know, what is your husband's meat like? Can you describe it?
That's a thing. I have never heard that. Meat life. That's a
Meat,
thing.
meat,
What
penis,
is his?
cock. Like,
Oh, it's
Oh,
nice. It's nice, but mine is a lot bigger than his. But it's
that's what I heard. Okay.
it's very nice. He's got a football player build. He's got big calves. He's juicy. He's
so
beautiful.
is he
Beautiful
more
man.
top?
He is a bottom. We both
So
are.
yeah,
So you have
both are
to
bottoms.
I
we
love it.
are.
That's
The
accent.
story unravels even more, Lee. It
But
unravels.
no,
So two bottoms can make a marriage work. You see, this is okay.
Yes.
Yes.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. But
this,
When,
I like
when,
yeah.
when did you all find out that you both were bottoms?
I can't do this.
Well, you know what? I will tell you something, Lamont. My preference changes like the seasons or the weather, because there can be a minute where I would think I would identify more as a bottom,
Mhm,
but sometimes I get a wild hair at me and I want to top. So it's like, it depends on the guy,
mhm.
but he is definitely a bottom.
Okay. But like
Um,
8 years
Hey,
ago, did you both know that you were both bottoms?
Not in the beginning. I knew that he was, and me, I was verse. I guess I would consider, if I had to really put a label on it, it'd be a verse bottom. But
Mhm.
these days, I'm leaning more to being more of a bottom.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. Listen, it makes sense. There,
what?
people in the comments
I
might
love
feel
the
astonished.
question.
Yeah.
Someone says we're bumping kitties. We're doing all kinds of the,
I love it. I love
we're,
it.
you
Lesbian.
know.
I love it.
Okay,
I
I think that's all the questions we have. We do have to want to see what you look like from head to toe, Lee.
Oh
So,
my gosh, I'm in a robe.
just back up and give us a spin so they can see
I'll
yeah.
what
give
you
you a
look like.
spin.
Come on.
There you
Show us
go.
what
There
you
you
got.
go. There.
There we go. It's
How are you all? This is Lee. Lee is 46. He is married. He is in a ethically non-monogamous relationship. They've been married for 8 years. He lives in New York. They live together. He's 6 foot even, 190 pounds. He is a Virgo. He's team bottom, but every now and then he might be craving some cakes on Christmas or Easter. I don't know, or Yom Kippur. We don't know. It will date between 35 and 55, likes guys who are more solid, beer type, open to race, and y'all got to be open to communication, okay? And apparently
Yes.
his dick is bigger than his husband's dick, so, you know,
uh-huh.
that's what he said. Tell us your Instagram handle one more time, please.
Woo!
It's Dr. Lee Phillips, DrLeePhillips.
Okay, okay, okay. Listen,
Doctor, doctor.
thank you so much for coming on tonight.
You're so welcome. This was so much fun. It was fun, especially that last interview. That was the highlight of, it was a little exhausting, but it was
So you're gonna
entertaining.
get Lamont round up again. All right. Yep, yep.
I had to go there. Okay. It was good seeing you. All
You too. We
right, guys.
definitely have to
Have a
catch
good
up because
night.
I want to make sure I may want to interview you and your husband for something different.
Yeah,
So,
let's do it.
yeah.
He'll be open. He'll
Okay.
do it. I'll get him to do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
All right,
Lee.
guys.
All
Have
right.
a good night.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bottom what? 8
Tonight,
years they've been
tonight,
together?
tonight.
8
Gemini, what
years.
is up with tonight?
8 years they've been together. Two bottoms. I know it works. It's possible. I'm just saying. Communication, transparency. It
So, are you
plays a
trying to
part.
tell somebody that who's a bottom that their husband might also be a bottom?
It's possible out there in the world. It's possible. It's possible.
Okay, okay.
It's not
Which I
possible
It's
like what he used
possible.
to
What do
say.
you all think about Lee? You all think Lee is dateable as a married man that's open about things? Put a 10, if not, put a 1.
I liked his energy.
I like his
It was
energy too.
yeah, it was very I don't care.
And it's the clap back for me. It's the I can have my cake and eat it too.
It is because it's your cake. You're supposed to eat it. I mean, the most
And the Gemini, what are you using, a phone or a tablet?
or I'm on my iPad.
Is it sit like is the speaker or the microphone sitting on something? Because they're saying you're a little muffled throughout tonight.
Oh, well, let me take it off.
Yeah.
Is that better or no?
Absolutely much better. Whatever you did.
Oh shit. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was just something. My bad.
Okay.
My bad. Y'all.
Let's go to Robbie. Let's see if Robbie is
Oh,
ready. Let's see. Lord, today, what is with this the spirit? What is going on tonight?
the spirit is it's in.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
Y'all have stressed me out tonight. I'm stressed. I ain't even smoke no more, but I'm about to light one up. Y'all stressed me the hell out tonight.
What did I do, Fred? What did I do?
Where you find these people from? Like, let's talk about it.
It's on the Instagram.
You need an assistant or something.
Are you married? You got a man?
Absolutely not. I'm
Okay.
single as a dollar bill.
Are you single?
Single. Cause man.
Are you dating a 21-year-old?
Absolutely. Can I swear? Absolutely
Yes.
the fuck not.
Nah, you can.
Sheesh.
All right, but you are looking to shoot your shot. You are single.
Yes.
This is your first time. I remember you when we did the live in Charlotte. Me, you, and Lamont, we did it, and I think you got on. You did not get on.
I got on. You didn't have the escrow then.
Ah. Thank you. All right, so you are shooting your shot. You're single. You're looking for love. Are you into monogamy, poly, ethical, non-ethical,
Monogamous as fuck.
Okay.
monogamous?
Okay. It does exist, people. It does exist. It does
It does.
exist. Yes. Yes.
Definitely exists, which is good. So what's your age, your height, your weight?
44.
Oh, looking good for 44, black.
I'm 5'7",
Okay.
and I am 200 pounds.
All right. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Okay. And what do you want in your partner as far as their build? Do you have like a height, weight preference or body build preference?
It varies. I love them football player build. I love them tall and thick. I love them short and skinny. I love them. It just depends. When I see them, I like them. That's I'll say that.
Oh, okay. Are you a top verse, bottom, side verse, side verse?
They've been to tear me up in the damn comments.
It's wrong. Be transparent because you might get your match. Just being honest.
It's bottom.
Good job. Proud
You're
of
annoying.
Are we gonna do gay math? Is it Robbie?
Yes.
Robbie, let's do gay math. In the last 12 months, what percentage did you top? What percentage did you bottom?
1000% bottom.
You team bottom. You team bottom. You ain't giving no D up. No D.
These definitely nothing. No topping at all. Like no nothing.
I mean, maybe a little bit, but I ain't gonna count it.
Well, you gotta count that.
I'm playing. Don't go off. Don't get your chain in a bundle. We good.
All right. Pretty smart. Yep. They are complimenting you in the comments.
Well,
All right.
Chris, you should come on and say hi, Chris. You should come on and say hi, Chris. Click the request button.
And where are you located? You are.
I am in Charlotte.
Charlotte, Carolina. You like it there?
Yeah, I love it.
All right.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay. We have somebody coming on.
No, I mean if he clicks the request, I
He's
will.
a proud bottom. He said he's a proud bottom. Okay. And what do you do as far as like your career wise? Like what area are you in?
Career-wise, I am in mortgage banking. I work in construction lending. I'm a manager. I help you build your house. I help you renovate your house. House.
Nebraska. All right. All right.
House. I renovate your house.
Okay. I don't know if we asked this, Lamont. When was the last time we went on a date?
Oh, my aspirations in life. Shit, my birthday?
Okay, when is your birthday? You are
December 10th.
So you are a Sagittarius?
You know that.
You are Sagittarius, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make sure. And what is your love language? That's a spicy question.
Dang. Okay, I'm drawing a blank here. What's the one that you love gift giving?
If you're giving gifts,
Gift
acts of
giving.
service.
No, it's
Okay.
gift. It's gift giving.
Gift giving? Okay.
Okay. And what do you like to receive?
Where's the affirmation?
Okay. Where does baby battle go?
I'm sorry?
This one out. Yep.
You gonna say that with a straight face and me?
Yep.
Okay.
I feel like you have the personality for it, so it's okay.
Oh, okay. I mean, I answered it. Did you hear me?
No, I didn't.
I said Emmy. You thought I was gonna.
Okay. All right, Lamont. Okay. The monogamy. Accepting him. He is a bottom.
You ain't gotta say that in all caps.
White. His height is 5'7", 200 pounds, 44 years old.
Wait.
What's your age for?
I'm sorry?
Hello, Gemini. Take a breath. I got some questions, and
I'll
they
be
got.
going straight. I'm sorry.
He a little delayed. He got cricket wireless. It's okay.
I got some questions, and then people who are watching, they have some questions. If you have questions for Robbie, use the question function. Okay. Robbie, do you want to get married or do you want to have children?
Marriage, I'm open to it. Kids, no.
Okay. Does he have to live in Charlotte?
No, not necessarily. I love to travel.
Okay. Tell me, describe the ideal guy you want to go on a date with.
Someone who has a fun personality, someone I instantly have a good vibe with, someone that shares similar interests. I'm big on traveling. I'm big on going out to eat, discovering new places, especially here in Charlotte. Try somewhere new.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just see where it goes from there.
I have a question. How do you know Gemini? What's you all's relationship?
Picture it, 2008. We've been friends. I was friends with his favorite ex back in the time. And, just over the years, we just clicked. We share similar interests. They say inside out, Sagittarius is a Gemini. So we just started traveling. We started going to the clubs. We just started, just hanging out. And we just been cool ever since.
Okay.
Yeah, they mean all right.
Have y'all ever dated or
him?
No, we have not, Lamont.
The people in the comment section want to know they're feeling some chemistry or some energy.
Oh no.
Me and Jay have crazy chemistry. I can say one little thing right now, he'll fall the hell out. That's just how we are. But no, that Jay is my little brother all the way.
Okay, yeah, nothing. Okay.
Yes.
Another question. What race do you prefer?
I love Black, of course. I love my Latino community, my Latino.
Okay. All right. If y'all have questions for Robbie, use the question function. If you want to come on and ask him a question, wave, and I can bring you on.
Oh, Lord, I'm nervous.
Okay, these questions are from the previous one. Have you all ever smashed? I know you said y'all never dated, but have you all ever smashed? They're not believing this.
We are best friends.
Contrary to belief, I do not smash my friends.
Have y'all ever had a I kissed a girl moment in the club?
No.
Nah.
No.
Okay.
None at all. It's my first
Okay, I guess
I my ex.
I'm probably one of his only friends who never tried.
While I was in the relationship. So we've been friends ever since.
Okay, Robbie, they said, what's your favorite meal to cook?
Favorite meal to cook? I have a Jamaican background, not like the last guy. Nowhere near that. Nothing near that. I love making jerk chicken, curry chicken, rasta pasta, seafood lasagna, anything seafood for the most part.
Okay. Why do you feel like you are single right now?
Because the dating pool in Charlotte has pee in it.
Okay.
So, question with that. You know how people always say that a certain location, like the dating pool is so horrible in this one specific location. Do you feel that's actually true, or It's everywhere.
I don't know. It just really feels
It
like
can't
people.
be like I people say about Atlanta all the time. Like I can date in Atlanta. Atlanta is like trash, and I'm like, you think somewhere else is going to be better? You know,
It just depends, but I mean, just what I've experienced thus far. I've been here over what 3 years. It's just people just be on bullshit. I'm not on bullshit. I'm on the real. I want something serious and real. As soon as I sense bullshit, I disappear. I'm gone.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Robert, we got to see what you look like from head to toe, and I will give your read back. Okay. You all, this is Robbie. He's in Charlotte. He's 44, 5'7", 200 pounds. He is a Sagittarius, team bottom. He works in mortgages. He's open to getting married, but he does not want children. Prefers Charlotte, but will date in other cities. Likes football, build solid. Into black or Latino, and he's into monogamy. People, tell us your Instagram handle and spell it for us, please, Robbie.
It is Jamaican with two I's. It's JAMERIICAN.
All right, thanks for coming on,
No
representing for the
problem.
Jamaicans in Charlotte tonight.
yeah.
All right, good
Thanks for
night.
coming on.
Good night.
Okay,
That was
okay.
good. That was good and smooth. That was.
Yes, other than they was trying to make y'all a couple, but it's okay for friends to have good energy together.
People that they've seen around me, they always assume that
Mhm.
I passion or I'm something. So
Yeah.
it's okay. It's no. I'll bet in the comments. It's cool.
You all let us know if you all think he's dateable. Put a 10. If not, put a 1. And I think we have. I'm gonna try to get in two people. I'm gonna try to bring both on at the same time. Can we do that, Gemini?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Who is this? Or whoever answers, we'll see, and we'll bring them on. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I am doing
What,
awesome.
what
How
we
you
got?
doing?
I'm doing all right.
Hey.
Can you hear us? Okay.
I can.
Perfect, perfect. So we got two of y'all on here tonight. Do you have Bluetooths in?
Yeah.
Can you take them out?
Okay. Let me.
So if you all ever watch the show, I would say don't use any Bluetooths because sometimes it gives an echo or it's delayed. So yeah.
Oh,
So I'm
Okay.
usually
Can you?
we can hear you much better. Usually I'm the host, but Gemini is asking the questions. He's going to ask
so
both of you all questions, and I'll take notes. But the questions, just you both can kind of respond. So I'll
Um.
ask the first question, and then I'll let Gemini take it over. Okay?
Can I say something? So, um, is it okay if I share something not related to me shooting my shot? Because while you all were interviewing the 45-year-old, I said, let me, go online and see like some of these things that he's trying to hide because he was dodging questions that you and Gemini were asking, especially when Gemini asked, is any trauma? And so like I found that like, I mean, is it fine if I share some of what I found or
What are you trying to? I'm confused. What?
well, I mean, I'm more so trying to
oh,
share because here's the thing. You and Gemini and other people in the comments were calling out really this guy's harm um, towards not just 23-year-old
And you got to
underage.
come closer to whatever your device is because
Okay,
it's hard to hear you.
okay. Are you able to hear now?
Much better, much better. You got to come as
Okay.
closer. And it's can you do your face level because we're looking up your nose.
Okay. Like, yeah.
Yeah, how you see yourself is how we see you.
Okay. Okay. So can I just share some of what I learned, or are we done talking about the 45?
You
no,
can
no, no.
you can say what have you learned? Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so let me say this. Gemini, you were right on the nose to ask about particular trauma, especially when he was trying to hide and say, no, I'm not the boyfriend. Absolutely not. I'm single. I don't know who's writing that in the comments, but Gemini, you were right on the nose when you were asking him, was there any trauma? And he mentioned, oh, like when I was younger, the age of his current partner, oh, like some things happened. I mean, I looked online because his Instagram profile points to his Amazon profile where he's written 3 books. One of them came out in 2005 when he was 25, and he's interviewing Jamaican men who have experienced sexual assault. And he's including himself in that too, in various cases that have happened from childhood all the way through his early to mid 20s. During that period where he said to the both of y'all, oh, when I was my partner's age, all of these things happened. But the thing is that in even just looking at like the intro for his first book, and then his second book, I saw came out 2011, and then he wrote a fictional book in 2014 about gay love. So
you want the receipts?
Well, I mean, I am a PhD student, so I have to figure out, okay, like what is currently existing for me to be able to then like try to like fill in those gaps. But the point I'm trying to make is that on one hand, you would think that upon first glance that he's trying to make sense of the harm that he has suffered. However, when you pair that with how he interacted with the both of y'all tonight and dodged the questions and got very defensive, I see it more as not as a, oh, let me try to make sense of this thing that happened to me, and let me try to also connect with other men who've had this experience as well. But he's more so using that to then enact harm against others who are in the same position he was then. Because one of the reviews for his book says that he's asking for policymakers and for admins to make changes related to sexual violence, especially in Jamaica. But again, his interview with the both of y'all tonight shows that even with the experience that he has and with the way that he's able to like give theory to what his experience was, he's using that knowledge to then to cause further harm. Like it makes me think about when some people are in therapy not because they want to get better, but because they want to sharpen their tools to cause harm.
I don't know the man. You said it. I didn't say it. I guess no. I'll just say there is.
Lamont, you're cracking me up. I love it. He's like,
Where there is smoke, there's definitely fire. Where there is smoke, there's definitely fire. And if you noticed, it pissed me off when he was actually, the more he spoke, because I'm just like, this is, it is, there's smoke there. And I'm not going to be sued. But no,
and so
yeah.
with that, I'll slide off and let y'all interview.
Thank you for coming on and give this whole PhD moment, because I love how people
All
think.
right.
Thank you.
All right. What's that? That's for you. Okay. Are you spilling tea or are you shooting your shot?
You okay? Listen,
Not like that one, no.
yeah, you might.
No.
Oh my goodness. Well, hello. Tell us your name. Welcome.
Rashan,
Oh, hello, Rashan.
how are you?
Thank you for coming on. Is it your first time shooting your shot?
Huh?
Looking
Looking today, yeah.
Have you shot your shot before?
I mean, I've been on dates, but
So you've
I
been
have I have my,
you shoot.
type, I guess you would say.
Okay, so you shoot there now. Then okay, nothing wrong with that. If you can, you said his name was
Rashan.
Rashan. Okay, Rashan. And where do you stay?
You mean I live?
Yeah, where do you live?
I live in the Poconos, but I'm from the DMV.
Oh, what part of the DMV are you from?
I'm from Virginia.
What part?
I am from out near Richmond.
Okay.
Out in Tappahannock, but about in
Oh,
Tappahannock.
Tappahannock. Okay, Chris
Mm-hmm.
Brown, Chris Breezy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Straight McKenzie all the way up. Okay, all right. That's good. And you are how old?
I am 38. I'll be 39 this year.
Black doesn't crack. All right. And what are you looking for age-wise in another person?
Well, for me, I would say has to be at least 33 and up.
So 33 and up. So there's no,
33 and up.
but there's a down limit.
When I say up, when I say up, let me fix that. We can stop. I stop at 50. I stop at 50.
30 to 50. All right. Okay.
I stop at 50.
50.
I
Okay.
don't need nobody grandfather.
All right. Is nothing wrong with that? Okay. What is your sexual preference position?
I am averse. I have learned to compromise. If you want to find somebody, you have to compromise.
So, which means if you meet a top or a bottom, you're willing to compromise.
Yeah,
Those type of verse.
I will.
You sure you're that type of verse? All right.
I am.
Okay.
So you're saying you're versatile?
Originally, I was the top, but I learned that if you want to have a bigger pool, you have to open up to do different things and
So,
not put yourself in a box.
okay.
Yeah.
So in the
Because I
last
feel
in the
mhm.
last 12 months, what percentage did you top? What percentage did you bottom?
That's such a good question. I love when Lamont asked that.
No, I can answer that. So I mean, I've only been with maybe what, two people. So maybe top maybe 5 and maybe bottom maybe 2.
Okay, so it's more like verse top verse. Okay, okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. So, with when it comes to dating, what are you looking for? As far as, do you want polyamory? Do you want monogamy? Do you want an
But no, I
open?
mean, it got to be 1 and 1.
One.
None of that open static.
Okay. That's it.
That's it.
All right.
If it ain't that, it got to go.
Okay. All right. You're versatile, and so you're looking for someone who is. It doesn't matter.
Well, I won't say it doesn't.
You
When you say it
can
doesn't matter, I mean, as long as they work and got a car, you know.
wait. So wait. So the personalized system to do with their sexual roles is like.
I mean, it got to be more. It got to be more than just sex. It has to be something there. It has to be more than sex.
Describe the type of guy you want to go on a date with.
Good question.
I would say at least somebody's funny
That's it. That's
and that
enough.
can have a good time.
Okay. Funny,
You
good
know,
time.
What's
Okay.
your son? What's your son?
Virgo.
Okay. Are there signs that you like or that you have a preference
No,
towards?
'cause I'm not really into the sign thing. I really don't know it like that well.
Okay, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
Okay, and what's your love language?
I am more of, let's say, caring and romantic. So together, enjoy having fun kind of person.
Quality time. That would fall in the
Yeah,
quality time.
Okay.
Quality time. Yeah.
yeah.
And what do you do as far as like your career field?
I've been a CVS manager for 15 years.
15.
I've been all over the
How
country.
hard it is to work for CVS. I'm sure you guys deal with a lot. A lot. What
Oh,
is your
I don't. Not me, no. No.
what is your height and your weight?
I weigh about 140. Height would be about 5'7".
Okay. And what do you look for in a guy as far as body wise?
When I say body wise, that they have to be, well, they have to be healthy. I guess I'm not too crazy about the weight wise as long they're healthy, because I feel like some people are they ready to, I guess, jump into something. If you're not, I feel like you're not emotional there, even weight wise. If you're not emotional there, you're not really fun to anybody unless you get that help. So I mean, for me, it's as long as they take care of themselves and stay healthy.
Okay. All right. So I am going to ask two more questions before we go to Lamont
You're
and
welcome
this
to.
section. When's the last time you went on a date?
Oh God, it was 3 weeks ago. I drove to New York.
How did that go? Was it not?
It was all right. It was all right.
Oh, okay. Where does the baby better go? Because you're a versatile guy, so
What do you mean? What you,
the baby better go.
see,
Like,
hey,
if you're
so,
dating your relationship with a guy,
this
where
is the
does
first time I'm gonna make this clear. This is the first time I ever actually open up to people about my private life. So this is the first time, so I'm trying to get comfortable with it. Because normally I'm not a chatter.
Mhm.
That's not really
you're
my
old school.
thing.
You're old school. Keep everything
Yeah,
in the house.
everything. Everybody don't need to know everything.
Okay, cool. But if you don't want to answer that, just one more question. When was your last relationship? How long did it last?
It's been a long time. I mean, it's been since, if you ask me, 10 plus, 10
Okay.
plus.
Okay.
Because I think
As long as
after that relationship, I took the time. After that didn't work out, I took the time to work on myself.
okay. So the
It
10 years, was it the last time you was in a relationship or how long it lasted?
didn't last long. I mean, the person they wasn't really together. And I mean, it's like if they're not together, I'm not gonna sit there and wait. But I feel like if some things don't work at the time, maybe it wasn't meant to be.
Got it. All right, cool. Lamont, you want to go to the questions in the comments?
Yeah. So you all, some people are asking Poconos. Poconos is in Pennsylvania. It's outside of
Yeah,
Philadelphia. You all,
it's
it's
it's,
Poconos. Yeah.
it's next to the border of southern Jersey. So it's in Pennsylvania. Yes.
Yep. Yep. And let me see what other questions. Do you want to get married? Do you want to have children?
No children. That's not my thing.
Mhm.
Married in today's time, I would say no.
Okay.
In today's time, because it's like you gotta be on the same page about it. But like, I'm not gonna rush and say yes. Anything is possible. But I would say right now, no.
You don't want to get married ever.
I won't say ever, just not right now. No.
Okay. So what type of relationship do you want?
Dating. I think dating. Somebody you enjoy, travel, have a
Okay.
good time, go to family events.
And how long have you been dating guys, Rashawn?
I've only been since I was 28, so it's been what that's
Oh,
10
10
years.
years. Okay. Okay. And do like your friends, your family members, your coworkers know you like guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Open up. Okay.
Okay. Let me see what question they had. um, when was your? Let me make sure I get that question the right way. Because
Where are you located again? I'm sorry.
Both of those. I'm up in Pennsylvania.
Okay. So you're
if
okay with it?
if you're planning a first date, what is something you would do?
Well, I guess first I should ask you if they eat meat, because I love a good steak. Steak, the candle.
Mhm.
Oh, so you like dinner? Okay. Okay.
I do a dinner, but it matter on the person. Like if the person's athletic,
Mhm.
bowling or something.
Okay.
Something active.
Okay.
It's always based on the person.
Okay. What's your Instagram handle, Rashawn?
That Dapstar, DAPSTAR,
DAP what?
DAPSTAR.
Oh, star. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, we gotta see what you look like from head to toe. You gotta stand up, turn around, so we can see
That's,
what you look
that's,
like.
that's no problem.
And who you live with over there, Rashawn?
Huh?
Who you live with over there?
My best friend from home.
Okay, from Richmond. Two up, two down.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's right.
Richmond in the building. All right.
You didn't hear him say that earlier? This is Rashawn. He is from Richmond, but he lives in Poconos, Pennsylvania, which is in South Pennsylvania, close to
And if they don't
Philadelphia.
live here, they don't have to live here. I can do distant.
You could
That's
go.
what I was gonna ask.
Okay.
Sorry,
Because I'm
local or not? But okay.
He is a Virgo. He is more of a verse top, but can be versatile. He's a manager at CVS for about 15 years. Marriage, not really, not right now. Children, no. Will date between 33 and 50. He's 5'7", 140 pounds. He is into monogamy, people. He's been dating for the last 10 years, still trying to figure things out. So take it slow with Rashawn. Um, Tell
My
us your
buddy.
Instagram handle one more time.
All right. Dapstar.
All right, all right. Oh, last thing, your best friend. They said, did you ever date him, sleep with him,
Oh
anything?
God, no, no, no.
I'm saying that that's
We
a
we we
question.
we met on at the first day, but we went out. We knew we were not for each other.
Okay, so
Because we're almost too much alike almost,
okay,
and it's
okay.
so it's like no,
No, no. Okay, so you're just
no.
friends. Okay, okay,
That's all it is.
okay. Well, listen, Rashawn, go on some dates and keep us posted. Okay.
I appreciate that.
Send me your
All right.
DM.
Good night.
All right now.
Ah, all right.
Lord, today, tonight, in the comment section, people, what I want
They
y'all.
are going to bring me a new hole, Lamont, because I did not ask all of the questions correct. I feel so bad.
It's fine. I did send you the questions in advance, but it's okay. I had your back. I was taking notes. We're good.
I was okay.
We're
All right.
good. We good. I want to know what people in the comment section. I want all of you all to give me
We didn't
one
bring Drew.
word that describes your feeling, your thoughts about tonight's episode. I want all you all to give me one word. Huh? Anthony, what are you saying? What are you saying,
Oh,
Anthony?
sporadic.
One or two words, okay?
uh,
One or two. One or two. One or two. I see run, freak show, double tired. What I want gagged. Give me one word. Brain what draining, gagged,
I don't know. I don't see.
disheveled. Who was disheveled? I don't know. I never like being disheveled. Exhausting disaster.
I'm sorry if I let y'all down, y'all. I love y'all still.
Oh my goodness, this one is one that will go in the books, Gemini. I
I have
promise you.
more people coming next week, though. We have more people joining, so we have a lot. At least 3 new faces will be coming next Wednesday. So
Okay, okay, okay. How was this co-hosting for you tonight?
I loved it. I just think that the probing questions. I'm so for probing, but you've been doing this quite longer. So there's certain questions I'll be like, oh wait, I didn't ask that. Oh, I didn't ask that. Other than that, though, it was good. I love socializing with people. I like seeing new personalities. So I think that everybody that came on
Mhm.
was good. There was some moments, there was some opportunities, there was some gains, but overall, I've
Okay.
been around you, Lamont. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's been good.
I would
The
tell you,
comments are never on your side, though. Never on your side.
I tell you, people who meet me in person, this is the same guy you get in person. There's nothing different. Y'all might want me to act a little different or do something a little different. I can only be
Be
me.
me.
And if there are times I get triggered, the mouth goes. Other times I need to pull it in.
Yeah, that one guy, he triggered you, Lamont. It's okay. It's okay. It's nothing wrong with it. It's certain things. Just
And my friend
got.
Bruce is watching. Hey, Bruce, congratulations.
Up,
Bruce got
Bruce.
his PhD. Congratulations, Bruce.
Mm.
Yes, yes. Any final words you would like to say, Gemini, well wishes, or anything you want to
Um,
tell people?
hopefully the comments were not too strict on me tonight. This was my first time. I will take some months and then I will try to come back and be better. But this was a good opportunity. I love people. Thank you for the opportunity. Hope everything was good, and hopefully we will look forward to next Wednesday and see some new people.
Okay.
And also, Lamont, I am saving my money. I'm reaching out to you because
Oh, for the
the,
matchmaking piece?
yeah, the dating thing it needs to
Yeah.
happen.
I feel like, it's just, it's not funny, but it is, I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to help gay men find love. And on Wednesdays, we have fun, it's a kiki. But my daytime job is a matchmaker. And I literally just had a conversation earlier today with a client who I sent on a date last week. And He's like, Lamont, it's worth the investment because I just don't send people on dates. I
Right.
literally have conversations daily with the clients I send on dates. I have a client, they're getting married this year. They've been together for 3.5 years. I've been with them for 3.5 years, having conversations all the time just to support their relationship. So it's worth the investment. I love it. I love working with men all over the United States. Yeah.
I just have one more thing before I log off. It's just a piece of advice. Give people grace. That's all I want to say is give people grace. You guys do not know what people have been through. You guys don't know what they're going through on that day. Do not criticize people because their preferences did not align with yours or what you're looking for. Just be nice. If it don't work for you, just move on.
Yep.
There's no use to be critical and tear them down and call them all the names, whatever. Just let it go. Just keep moving. The intro type, keep it moving.
Totally agree. Totally agree. Um, Gemini,
They
great
still
job co-hosting. Great job. If you all want to be a co-host, DM me. I'll tell you what it involves. I am going to be doing a couple more by myself because I know y'all in the comment section, y'all be saying some stuff. But I do like having co-hosts every now and then. So we'll keep it going. But have a good night. I guess I'll go turn up in Houston tonight. We
enjoy
will see.
yourself. Thanks, man.
Yes. All right. Good night.